Now a new conversation, Cyberegalive. Building digital trust is how we thrive. Navigate risk, enable trust. Build resilience for future Cyberegalive.
Hi there. Thanks everyone for watching the previous week's seventh episode of the Digital Trust Decoded series on my YouTube channel Cyberegalive, where we went through perspectives around Zero Trust architecture. And welcome today to this eighth episode titled Digital Identity in the Age of AI. Happy viewing. Let me describe someone. She has a name, a credit history, employment records, 3 years of social media posts. However, she does not exist. The synthetic identity was built using a real ID number, a fabricated name, and an AI generated face that passed every automated liveness check. By the time the fraud was detected, significant credit had been drawn across multiple products. This is happening at scale across banking, insurance, healthcare, and government services. And the verification systems most organizations rely on were built for a threat that predates generative AI. Now let's look at the next view on three AI enabled attack vectors. Generative AI has changed three things about identity fraud simultaneously. First, document forgery. AI generated passports, utility bills, and employee records are now indistinguishable from genuine documents for many automated systems. Second, biometric spoofing. Deepfake video defeats remote KYC processes. A CFO was defrauded of $25 million via a deepfake board called in 2024. Documented, not hypothetical. Third, behavioral mimicry. The most sophisticated synthetic identities behave real, plausible transaction patterns, and interaction logs generated by AI trained on real users. The combination of these three means that document check plus basic liveness detection is no longer sufficient for high stakes onboarding. Now let us look at the five-layer identity stack, which is required in all modern identity assurance. Layer 1, AI native document verification, trained to detect AI generated documents, not just forged ones. Layer 2, anti deepfake liveness detection, active spoofing detection, not passive liveness checks. Layer 3, behavioral analytics over time. Real identities build consistent profiles, as synthetic ones show anomalies longitudinally. Layer 4, network graph analysis. Synthetic identities cluster. Graph analysis surfaces those clusters. Next, layer 5, continuous verification. The onboarding moment is not the only risk point. Now, let us look at the AI governance perspective. The governance dimension is beyond fraud prevention. The EU AI Act classifies biometric verification systems as high risk AI, requiring conformity assessments, bias audits, and human oversight protocols. While we look at NIST AI risk management framework, the govern function requires named accountability for every AI system, including identity verification tools licensed from vendors. And looking at the SEBI perspective for SEBI regulated entities, the AI vulnerability detection advisory specifically references KYC and onboarding as areas requiring AI assessment. The AI you use to verify identities is itself subject to AI governance obligations, a dual accountability that sophisticated practitioners must understand. To conclude, today we have three takeaways. Review your verification process for AI era threats. Number one, count how many of the five layers you actually cover. Number two, and as number three, understand that your identity verification AI has governance obligations separate from fraud prevention. Next week, we will cover ESG and cybersecurity, why ESG analysts downgraded major tech companies for cyber failures, and what it means for your organization. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel, Cyberegalive, and tell me what is your biggest identity verification challenge. Thank you.